تحت رعاية الأستاذ الدكتور طارق راشد رحمي محافظ الغربية والأستاذ
The Story of Grace Darling.
Grace Darling lived in a lighthouse just like this one. One day there was a big storm, and at 4:45 a.m. Grace looked out of her window and saw a shipwreck. Grace woke her father so they could rescue the people. Grace and her father went out into the rough sea and rowed to save the men. For Mr. Darling to save the people, he had to jump out of the boat. This left Grace to row the boat all by herself. Grace and her father managed to save 9 people. Grace stayed at the lighthouse and looked after the survivors with her mother. The end.
Was on the long stone lighthouse there dwelt an English maid, pure as the air around her, of danger ne'er afraid. One morning just at daybreak, a storm-tossed wreck she spied. Although to try seemed madness, I'll save the crew, she cried, and she pulled away all the rolling seas over the waters blue. Help, help, she could hear the cry of the shipwrecked crew. But Grace had an English heart, the raging storm she braved. She pulled away mid the dashing spray, and the crew she saved. They to the rocks were clinging, a crew of 9 all told. Between them and the lighthouse, the seas like mountains rolled. Said Grace, come help me, father, we'll launch the boat, said she. 'Tis madness, said her father, to face that raging sea. And she pulled away all the rolling seas over the waters blue. Help, help, she could hear the cry of the shipwrecked crew. But Grace had an English heart, the raging storm she braved. She pulled away mid the dashing spray, and the crew she saved. One murmured prayer, heaven guard us, and then they were afloat. Between them and destruction, the planks of that frail boat. Then said the maiden's father, turn back or doomed are we. Then up spoke brave Grace Darling, alone I'll brave the sea. And she pulled away all the road length. They saved the shipwrecked sailors, in heaven alone their strength. Go tell the wide world over what English heart can do, and sing of brave Grace Darling, who nobly saved the crew. And she pulled away all the rolling seas, over the waters blue. Help, help, she could hear the cry of the shipwrecked crew. But Grace had an English heart, the raging storm she braved. She pulled away mid the dashing spray, and the crew she saved.
Have you heard the news today? It's on the front page. Everybody's talking about Amazing Grace. Have you heard the news today? It's such a surprise. Lighthouse girl from Bamborough rode out to save lives. Everybody is talking about her. Things will never be the same. From now on, everyone will remember the name. It's Grace Darling. Through driving rain, she spied the pain of death on the rock. The thunder roared and the devil knocked. Stricken ship was in his grip, the lifeboat couldn't come. But in its place, God and His grace overcame the storm.